Oh yes guys, we're going back out on another Thursday night serious stealth camp. Thursday? What? So welcome back to the Blot Outdoor Show, Mandingos, and thank you for joining me on another Sunday night serious stealth camp. Well, it's Sunday for yous as this video has gone on YouTube, but it's a Thursday night for me, and I never do my stealth camps on a Thursday night. When we get into our camping location, mad for it. I'll tell you the crack, guys, tell you what it's all about, if you know what I'm talking about. But as usual, in the old Baghdad, we've got beers, we've got whiskey, so stick around for the world famous whiskey review. We've got some food, not hot food, no, that's something else I'm going to explain. I've had a really busy day today, so I will explain all when we get into the stealth camping spot, if I can manage it. It's a proper dodgy, sketchy one tonight, guys. I'm going to try and stealth camp right next, you know, like behind a migrant hotel. Oh, you cannot see a migrant hotel. Yeah, well, that's where it is. That's not my fault. Anyway, that's where I'm looking to camp. And that is the start of the hotel. We're going to walk round the front of it, come round the back. There's a grassy area. There's not even enough room to put my tent up. Well, there is, but if I put my tent up on the grassy area, CCTV cameras are going to spot us, so I need to get tucked right in next to the wall in the corner. So I've just brought me little bivvy. It's not ideal because it's been raining. There's still like a light drizzle, so yeah, fingers crossed we can make this work. If you're watching this and the video is called stealth camping next to a migrant hotel, I've obviously pulled myself off. Sorry guys, I've obviously pulled it off. Matron. So come on, I'll bring you back when we're walking round the other side of the migrant hotel. How heavily cameraed, guys, as you can see. This is like an old abandoned pub, diner. There used to be like a decent beer garden with a park for kids. I had a look around there the other day. There's like empty sheds, but there was dirty needles and there was stuff there that you could tell people had been taking part in drug use, if you know what I'm talking about. Well, I'm well educated on drugs. So there we go, folks. Yeah, like I say, it's a migrant hotel. I mean, it's not just for migrants. There is people using the hotel for the way it's supposed to be used, if you know what I'm talking about. But it is definitely a migrant hotel as well. I've done my research, the old researcher Rooney. I'm not just going to steam in like Ivor the engine. I'm going to make sure the course is clear. We're going to play cool, the old Cool and the Gang. I don't know if there's security on or what. There's shitloads of CCTV. I'll tell you what I'll do, just in case there's someone watching, we'll exit this bush here. You could the other day when I checked. Here. Oh. And then we'll go back through in a few slickondas. When we'll go back through, no messing around, straight over, round the side, stand in a hole, and hopefully everything goes to plan. Dingo Mandingos. Right on. Come on then, guys. Hopefully if someone's looking out one of the hotel windows, they see a Mandingo going towards a Migrant hotel with a big backpack on. They might just think I'm coming to check in. I'll just keep the camera pointing forward so you can see what I can see, guys. There's no one around. Now I'm just praying to God that no one is looking out of the CCTV. I'm hoping to only check if there's been like an incident. CCTV there. This is what I was talking about, where I could have put my tent up, but yeah, the camera's going to be looking straight down under it. This will have to do here. Another camera there, pointing down in that direction. But in this corner, it's happy dingoes. And this is the way of the mandingo. You better believe it is, guys. If I've gotten past that camera without getting spotted, I should be in. We should be here. Oh God, that's not a good sign. That's like a thing for catching rats, isn't it? I think I'll kick that along there in a second. We'll get the bivvy down here. We'll sit down there on my big fat hairy spotty arse and we'll have a nice beer. When I bring you back, that's what I'll be doing. Sitting down there with the good old Jeff beer. Rice cakes. Thought I heard someone talking. I think someone's just having a cigarette round the corner. Sounds like the French. Like a French African accent. Hey, it's going to be a long night. It's going to be one of them stealth camps that's probably more about endurance than enjoyment. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. You don't want it to be raining when you've only got your bivouac. You want to put your tent up and you can get in. It's not cold. I'm not cold or anything. The temperature might drop later on, but I've got warm clothes on to put on if that happens. If I was in the tent, I would just have the door wide open. I mean, the building here is blocking us from any wind. That rain's coming right down here. I haven't even got a seat. I snapped me seat last week when I was out doing the pod camping video with little Schmick, the human dorsal fin. I haven't getting round to buying a new seat yet. And my gas tin ran out. I've got no gas. But that's not the reason I haven't got hot food to cook tonight. I might as well talk some shite, guys, while we're standing here, backed up against the wall, trying to keep out the Wayne Rooney, the old quiche Lorraine Kelly. I'm just going to keep checking. If I could hear them talking, them are going to be able to hear me waffling shite. Plus, round here, that bedroom window's open there. That hotel room. Aye, so it's Thursday today. Tomorrow, me, Mrs. Blott, Preston, my son, and our dogs, we're going over to Cumbria, just slightly south of the Scottish border. We're not too far from Gretna. We've got this lodge booked. Nothing flash, nothing spectacular. It's got no hot tub or anything like that. but it's got loads of land around it. It's just brilliant for like going off routes for dog walking. The river line is nearby. You've got like a lovely decking area outside the lodge, so you can just sit on the decking, nice glass of wine, bit of music on. You can hear the sound of the water in the river, birds cheeping in the trees. Be one with nature. I am some David Blaine. Do you know what I mean, guys? So earlier on today, I've been out and I've done the mooch around video and the takeaway review. I've been out walking for hours all the way up the coast of Sunderland, going up all the beaches from the south of Sunderland up to the north of Sunderland. I've been home, I've had a couple of hours break, nice bath, cup of tea, a cuddle of Mrs. Blott, her matron. And now I'm back out making my second video on the same day. So this will be the video for Sunday night. It means when I go away tomorrow, I can have Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Shit, here's the place. Yeah, I can have Friday, Saturday, Sunday night, chilling out with me family, feet up, relaxation. Mad for it. Few of them, few beers, little bit red wine. I'm gonna keep off the whiskey. What? Cheers, guys. So, because I've done the takeaway review video earlier on today, I had fish and chips, burger in a bun, onion rings, curry katona sauce. I'm stuffed. So I popped the Sainsbury's before I came out, got myself some of these, and then I just got myself like a meal deal, can of pop, a sandwich, and a snack. I'll show you my food and drink. I bought some more snacks as well. Oh, that rain's getting heavier. I don't even want to put my bivvy up yet, because it's just going to get soaking wet. Plus, when I'm in a sketchy spot like this, I like to just hang around first for a good hour, and then if no one comes round, you know I'm not going to get busted blood vesseled. Well, anyone can come round. Someone could come round for a cigarette. Some big Africano could come round for a slash Gordon. Someone could just come round talking away on the phone and see me sitting here talking to you guys. So I'm pretty confident I'm going to pull this camp off, but you never know. You never know what's going to happen. I'll tell you what's going to happen next. I'm going to have a few shots of whiskey, so I'll bring you back in a Winnie Mandela lice cakes. So all the lights have just come on, folks. This up here is like the back of the shops I've just walked past. There's a truck just round there. So all the shops are shut, but the trucks must still come in, loading the shops. Whiskey time, guys. I need to be careful because as I just come down that bank there, I looked up and I seen someone's head through the window. I don't think they were looking out at me. I think they were just sat near the window with like the back of the head facing the window. That was reckless of me there. They only had to turn round and see the Mandingo. And if they went and tell security, that's it. I've been Rumbeloed, the old Rumbeloed Cup. Cheers, guys. First whiskey of the night. Ah. Do you know what that is? It's that African whiskey, and I didn't even mean to bring that out tonight. I've got a few bottles in my fridge, half full bottles. For the review tonight, I've just got a little one, Air Matron. I've got a little miniature whiskey. So when I bring the miniature ones out, I'll bring like a half bottle of whiskey that I've poured into a water bottle off a previous one I've reviewed. And that's not nice at all. I think I only gave it about a 4.5 out of 10 when I reviewed it a couple of weeks ago. Well, African whiskey behind a Migrant hotel. Quite fitting, really. I've got a torch to put on here on my selfie stick. I'll do that soon, guys. Plenty of shots in there, folks. Right, look, I'm not going to beat around the bush. I've got something to say. It's like regarding me health, really. I've been putting it off for a while mentioning it because I'm not one of them type of guys. Like, I'm a man's man. Do you know what I mean? And us blokes, you guys know, we don't find it easy talking about mental health. This is not about mental health, by the way. We find it hard to open up, but I've got thousands of you loyal subscribers who do actually care. You're invested in my channel, you know. I don't just do the stealth camping videos. I bring you along on my family vacations. Mad for it. I get hundreds of nice messages, like private messages. So I know there is a lot of people that care. Basically, it's something, I mean, I'm 47 now. It's something I've been dealing with for like a good 30 years. It's always been there, put it that way, guys. It's always been there from being 16 or 17-year-old. And you feel ashamed, don't you? You feel ashamed to speak up. It's easier now, isn't it? In the times we live in now, it's easier now to speak up about things. 20, 30 years ago, for a man's man like me, it was hard. I mean, I'm not enough there, and out like that. Don't worry, guys. I'm not going to tell you that. I mean, not that I'm bothered. I wouldn't be bothered. I wouldn't be bothered if my son came to us and said he was gay. With a truck going in there, guys, to load the factories or shops, wherever they are. Iceland. That's why mums go to Iceland. Kerry Katona and Katie Price. If you know what I'm talking about. This is something it's been there. And I've known it's been there for like 30 years, since I was 16, 17. And it's just getting to a point where it was Mrs. Block that pushed us. She said, look, go to the doctors, speak to the doctor. What can the doctor do? They don't know a nout. Half the time they're just reading stuff off the computer. So I got referred to a specialist. They want us to go and speak to a counsellor, but I'm not doing that kind of shite. Do you know what I mean? I'm not a weak man. I'm a man's man. But let's cut to the chase. Just get on with it. I'm dragging this out because it's not easy to open up about something. So basically, after speaking to the specialist for a good hour and a half, he assessed us and they're getting back to us, and they've basically said sorry guys, basically said I'm a fucking lesbian. I mean, I'm not like a full-blown lesbian or anything like that, but I've got lesbian tendencies. And they said
I can fight it as much as I can. But I'll probably have lesbian tendencies for the rest of my life. Mrs. Blott says she doesn't mind. She's quite happy. I've got lesbian tendencies, but I don't know, guys. If any of you got the same thing and you're ready to come out, let us know in the comment section. This whiskey's going to come in handy tonight, guys, because that wasn't easy. In fact, I almost feel a big weight coming off my shoulders. I feel a big weight coming off my shoulders already, guys. Yeah. Obviously, I'm not a full-blown lesbian, but I am going to have lesbian tendencies, basically till the day I die. Anyway, I'm glad I've getting it off my chest. I'm going to have a few minutes now to compose myself, and I'll bring you back in a few seconds.
Another bugger. Rice.
Sellers, your truck trailer.
Yes, mandingos. The way of the mandingo. Migrant hotel stealth camping. It's safe to say I am definitely the first mandingo on YouTube to do a stealth camp next to a migrant hotel. I'm gonna be honest, I don't bullshit you. You don't get no bullshit on the Blot Outdoor Show. I was a bit chewed back I came here, because when I last checked this place out, I've done the same thing I'll have to be quiet. I get too carried away when I've had a few shots of whiskey. I told you anyone, I could hear like a French accent. Wait, it wasn't just a French accent. Oui, bonjour, fromage frais. It was someone actually talking. Actually, I there was someone actually talking French around there earlier on. So, and they'll have only been talking like the way I'm talking now. And I get too carried away, I get too loud, so people could be standing outside the front of the hotel. What the hell's that? Who the hell's that? Waffling on? It's only me, the mandingo around here. Cheers, guys. I thought I heard someone talking again. There's a lot of people got the hotel windows open because it is quite warm. I know I've got my hood up. That's because it's been raining. People's got the hotel windows open because it's like, it's clammy, it's stuffy, it's humid. I hate that word, humid. What was I saying? I've totally gone off track. I forget what I was talking about. I'm probably just going to have to talk about something else now. I've totally lost what I was talking about. Too much partying, too many disco biscuits when I was younger. Does that to you guys? You know exactly what I'm talking about. Too many Gary Abletts, Danny Mills. Oh yes. Cheers, guys. Wow. I don't want to cut. I don't want to press stop and delete this and start again because it's good crack. It's good crack dingo. And these is good crack. Nice beers. Whatever I was talking about has totally gone out of my mind. What'll happen is later on, when I'm just sitting around doing nothing, not recording, it'll pop back in my head. You're probably exactly the same as me. It'll pop back in my head. So whatever I was talking about there, guys, we'll continue that conversation. Mad for it. We'll continue that later on. Right, here's something else I was going to talk about. before I came out today, Mrs. Blott, because she's got a good sense of humour, just like me. Obviously, she's got to have a good sense of humour to go out this and get your words out. Why, I'm some lyrical genius. Mrs. Blott's got to have a good sense of humour to go out with this mandingo. She wouldn't be able to probe with us if she didn't have a good sense of humour. But before I came out today, she said, because she knew where I was camping, round the back of a Migrant hotel. She said, oh, you might bump into some of my long-lost relatives while you were there. A lot of you legends will know exactly what I'm talking about. But I gain, like, on average, 2,000 new subscribers every month. So a lot of yous, you won't have a clue what I'm talking about. So if you've heard this before, guys, I'm sorry for boring you. Mrs. Blott's mixed race. Aye. My mother-in-law, the lovely Lorraine, is black. Well, she's not black, she's brown, but nobody says that, do they? It's like white man or black man. It's not like brown man, is it? Brown love. Matron. I saw the lovely Lorraine is black. Mrs. Blott's dad, Glenn, is white. Mrs. Blott's got, she looks as white as me, but she's not. She's got a lovelier skin than me. I'm as white as a ghost. If I go in the sun, I go like a lobster. Lobsters on South Beach. Here comes the lilt man, lilt. If you know, you know. Mrs. Blott's mum, the lovely Lorraine, she doesn't even know who her parents are. She was adopted. All she knows is a little story of, like, her dad's African and her mum is, like, local white woman, and she was given up for adoption. Luckily she got adopted by a loving family. Luckily she had the beautiful Mrs. Blott, and I met Mrs. Blott. Happy dingleberries, as they say in the Dewdown. Let me switch hands again. This selfie stick is heavy when you're holding it for quite a while. Cheers, guys. So, getting back to the joke, before I came out tonight, Mrs. Blott was saying, you never know, Mandingo. She didn't call us Mandingo, she called us Chris. You never know, Chris. You might bump into some of my brother, biddly, biddly, brother, biddly, What you did is say was, you might bump into some of my long-lost relatives outside the Migrant hotel. So yeah, Mrs. Blott's got a good sense of humour, just like me. Mrs. Blott, she shouldn't be seeing long-lost relatives from Africa. That is just so racist. Mrs. Blott. Damn you, Mrs. Blott! You racist pig! Right, folks, I shouldn't even do this. Maybe I'm getting a bit Dutch courage because I've had a couple of beers, the old Jeff beers, and quite a few shots of whiskey. But I don't know, I just got a funny feeling that people will say, well, it's not that dodgy where you're camping, Mandingo. Yeah, you're calling it Migrant Hotel, but, you know, you always get people complaining. Doesn't matter what you do. So what I'm going to do is, just to prove exactly where I am, how sketchy of a stealth camping spot it is, I'm going to quickly walk round the hotel. Yeah, I mean, I shouldn't do this. I'm risking buggering me camp up, as they say, in the gay bars of San Francisco. So I'm going to turn my torch-a-rooney off. In fact, I'll go that way. We'll go around that way and then back up here. to me stealth camping location. Mad for it. Turn the torch off, and as I'm walking round, I'll point the camera facing forward so you can see what I can see. Come on, let's go. Right, come on then, folks. This is probably like the most stupidest thing I've ever done on one of my camps. There's no need for it. But Danger is my middle name. You better believe it is. In fact, my full middle name is Danger Mouse. That's that abandoned pub, restaurant thing there. Hotel that. Can't even see anyone on reception. That's the retail park I walked through in the first place. Here we go, guys. Would anybody else be as crazy as this to risk it for a disco biscuit on a stealth camp? CCTV camera there looking right down at me. I am proper taking the piss here. There we go, guys. I'm back behind the Migrant Hotel. Time for another Jeff beer and a few shots of whiskey. You know what I'm talking about. Oh yes, my man and woman friend dingoes. Time for me to show you absolute legends my little setup for tonight. Right next to a rat trap. Why am some urban rats? Why he's good looking? Yeah. Bivvy there. Me old stinky arse tarparoony down the bottom. Let's have a quick look, folks. Our kit, a bit of a whack. Foil, mad goss, onzy bottom, Burghouse. Sleeping pad. Just me 2 season OEX sleeping bag. It's getting warm now, guys. It's nearly June. Even when it's rainy, it's still warm. Salah's your dog. Someone's dog's barking, guys. Bin Diesel with all my shite. Here we go here. Me old Baghdad in the top there. There's some bits and pieces. The glove of self-love. You better believe the glove of self-love's there, guys. But I've got me like power banks charging. Oh, Start again. Power banks, charging wires, other bits and pieces. All me electricals. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Me old foil mat goss there, doubled over, so I can sit down there on my big fat hairy spotty arse and keep my bum cheeks warm. I did tell you, didn't I? I wasn't cooking a hot meal tonight because this is the second video I've made today. I made the mooch around video earlier on, and I had fish and chips, burger in a bun, bunny and rings, curry katona, and I was stuffed when I came out. I couldn't face like another hot meal. I just wanted something basic. So I've got a meal deal from Sainsbury's. Beef and horseradish. Horseradish and beef. Beef curtains. Amazing. And horseradish. yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It's better than snout. I've got a couple of boiled duckler legs. We've got a blue riband, Milky Way, Monster Munch, Flaming Hot, some biscuits. I've had them about 3 times now. We've got a can left of 19 Crimes red wine. Oh yes, you better believe it, my fansexualities. My 4th and final can there. Oh, there's a little bit left in that one. But a 4th and final can of Elvis juice from Brewdog. Oh, what did you say? Oh, what was that? Whiskey at the minute. I think this is African whiskey. Tastes like a lion's arsehole. Yes, guys, it's doing the job. It's doing the job for this Mandingo. I'm not stuck up. I'm not posh. Even if it's shite, this Mandingo will drink it. You know, it makes sense. Yeah, guys. Oh, I've got 2 little miniature whiskies here. Once again, from the legends, by the names of James and Laura. I've mentioned them a couple of times recently. That's because whenever they send us whiskey, oh, you bugger, they might only do it once every few months or once a year, but when they do it, they're so kind, they're so generous, and they're so loyal to the Blood Outdoor Show. They always send us a lovely note. I've met them a couple of times. They've came to the pub where Mrs. Blot works. What a lovely couple, an absolute couple of legends, and their channel is doing really well, which is called James and Laura. Check it out, guys. You can't go wrong. Dingo Mandingos, lovely couple. They like a drink. Oh yes, they like a drink like this Mandingo. Obviously their channel's different than mine. They're not trying to copy me. They go all over. They go on loads of holidays, weekends away, trips away, camping, reviews. Yeah, just like me. They're just a lovely couple like me and Mrs. Blot. So check them out, James and Laura. But they've sent me 2 little miniature bottles. There's one there and there's one there. These is from Finland. Finnish whiskey. Who'd have thought it? Whiskey from Finland. But they actually sent me, well, I see how, come on, cut. I think I've used the actually joke a bit too much already tonight. Our tracer, well, I see our tracer. 2 bottles of Finnish whiskey, Cairo. They've sent me 2 before when I reviewed them both. But in the note it said these 2 bottles are different ones to the ones I've reviewed before. I haven't even checked. I will trust their judgment. I will trust their honesty because they're a couple of legends. So I'm only going to do one of these tonight. I'll review one this week and maybe one next week. Yeah, there's a smoky one and there's a rye one. So one of these, funny liquor. Oh God, I'm a lesbian. I forgot. I've got lesbian tendencies. Just when I was getting over it, fucking God, I don't know if I can cope with this. I'm sorry, guys. I really thought I was digging it, but I'm a fucking lesbian. I'll bring it back later on, folks. I'm sorry. Right on. Cheers, guys. Really appreciate you watching. You better believe I do. That's my bed for tonight, guys. The old tarparini down, a bivvy. I know for all you legends that haven't been camping before, you're probably thinking, how can you sleep in that? Honestly, guys, pardonski beat, it's a little bit more roomy than you think. It's nice and comfy, like I said. Top and the bottom. Then you've got the bivvy. Then I've got the foil mat gossying. Then my air mat. And my sleeping bag. And then I'll get wrapped up before I go in. I'll put my warm jacket on. Nice warm hat on. It's the way of the Mandingo, guys. You cannot beat it. You cannot whack it, as they say in the Dudonsky beat. Cheers, my fan sexualities. My fuck. Oh. Fuck. My fan sexualities. Cheers, guys. Fuck. Probably one of that. I didn't even make him do that, you know. That was genuine. Like a... It's not the best, guys. Even though I don't wear a vest. I've got a Jeff B open as well. Dregs of that. Oh yes, folks. Starting to get a little bit pleckish. Beef and horseradish. Oh. Beef curtains and horseradish. Sarnie with rocket. I'm a rocket man. And white bread. Yeah, looking forward to that. I've had me couple of doctor legs already. Couple of doctor legs straight down the old hasticles. On the Waski now. If anyone's new to the channel, you know, because like the algorithm pushes the videos out, and because I'm gaining roughly 2,000 new subscribers every month, the algorithm still must be pushing the video out to new people. So if anyone new watching, you're thinking, what the fuck am I watching? Go back, guys. I've got 300 and odd videos. Go back and watch it. If you watch from the early days and catch up, it'll probably make more sense. But you don't have to go back. Just get along for the ride now. Bam, bam. Jump on board the blood train. Bam, bam. Oh, yes, folks. Here we go. Oh, yes. You know, makes sense. It's time for tonight's Scrandingo. Like I told you earlier on, this is the second video I've made tonight. Earlier on I was out doing the mooch around and the Munchen Gladbach video. And then tonight now, after a couple hour break and a hot bath, the old hot bath dingo, I'm out doing a stealth camp. So when I done the mooch around video earlier on today, I had fish and chips, a burger and a bun, bunion rings, curry katona sauce. Oh, and I just couldn't be cooking burgers or chicken and rice tonight. I just wanted something basic. So what I have got is, like I've showed you, me sarnie, and I've also got a nice can dingo of 19 Crimes wine dingo. Oh yes, guys, you know it makes sense. Oh, very nice indeed. Yeah, come on then, let's get the sarnie open. Like I say, it's nothing flash, but it'll do the old job dingo for this man dingo. Hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. Do you know what it is? I think I've been on absolutely top form tonight. I really do. Oh yes. When I've been recording, and then pressing stop and just sitting down, putting the camera down, I've been like, yes. I don't know, sometimes it just feels like things just flow off the tongue, off the old tongue dingo, if you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes it's like, oh God, I sound like a right boring bastard tonight. But the times when you think that, you go back, and when I'm doing the editing, I'm watching, I'm like, no, it's okay. It's okay, man, dingo, it's good crack. The legends will enjoy it. But I think because you are loyal subscribers, you accept like whatever I give you. Sometimes I might be on fire, sometimes I might be a bit in a bit of a cheeky mood, sometimes I might be firing back at some dickhead which we've cut out now, haven't we? But you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes I might be under the weather with the old flu dingo. Sometimes I might be on top of the world and full of energy. That's how I feel tonight. I think you legends can see that. Sometimes I might be in the mood to cook. Not tonight, because I was bush dingoed earlier on. Sometimes I might be a lazy bastard. Yes. I'm the lazy bastard tonight. This is a beef curtains and horseradish sandwich. Just from Sainsbury's. Let's dive in, guys. It's not bad for a supermarket sarnie. Yeah. I couldn't give a shit about Sainsbury's. I've got no loyalty to them at all. It's a bit expensive as well, isn't it, in Sainsbury's? They're a bunch of robbing bastards. But I've got to be honest, that's a nice tasting sarnie. The beef with the horseradish. Spot on, folks. Like I told you earlier on, this is Thursday night, right here, right now, right here, right now. You know, make sense? I'll edit this video in 2 nights' time on Saturday when I'm in the lodge. I'll probably start outside the lodge in the Morgan, the old Morgan Freeman. I'll be up. Mrs. Broughton, my son Preston, will be fast asleep. I'll get up. I'll sit outside on the decking. I'll have a nice croissant and a black cock. Sorry guys, I mean black coffee. And I'll start my editing. And then during the day on the Saturday, I'll do a little bit here, a little bit there. And when we're chilling on the Saturday night, I'll finish it off. And then get this on YouTube for you. Absolute legends on Sunday night. Come on, we've got half a sign to go. The last time I was at this place, I'm stopping at. Over a year ago, I made the video, the fishing video, you know, the tickling the fish. I had no fishing rod, I had no net. You know, when you go in the water, up to your shins, and you're just tickling for the trout. Oh, yes. And then when you feel it, bosh, you've got a fish for your supper. So, any of you legends, you might have watched quite a few videos, but you might not have watched that one. And you want to see me doing some fishing, go back just over a year ago. You'll see on the thumbnail me standing in the river. Well, I've just caught the trout. Wow, fantastic, guys. You've got to check it out. Anyway, this sandwich has been fantastic. I've really enjoyed it. I might do this again, you know, a few times over the summer months. We shall see, because that was very enjoyable. You don't need a hot meal in the summertime, do you? There you go, guys. I'm going to sit and finish my bottle of 19 Crimes. Not a bottle, a can. A little can dingo man dingo. We'll get a little few shot-aroonies of the... Where am I at? I'm forgetting where I'm next to. Jesus. My mind has gone totally blankety blank. Check pen and book. We'll get some more footage of this building and whatever. Where am I at? I'm forgetting where I'm at. When I bring you Black, when I bring you Jack Black, Fleetwood Mac, Bert Bacharach, and fucking hell, I don't know. When I bring you back, I'll we'll do the Wask review, eh? Huh. Right. Oh yes, guys. You know what time it is. It's wasky time. You better believe it is. My pansexualities. This is what we've got this week from Finland. It's called Cairo. Oh yes, I've had a couple of Cairos before. This is the wood smoke version Van Dyke. Come on then, folks. Let's get it popped in the old famous cup dingo. Oh, it's a faulty one. That's just spinning. It's Kylie Minogue. It's just spinning around. There we go, guys. Let's get it popped in. Oh yes. Oh. Pop in the old famous cup dingo, Mandy Dingles. Come on, let's get the Buckaroo in. Quite fresh, yeah? Quite a strong snifferoni. There is a woodiness to it, the old Woody Harrelson. almost like a smell of like candles. Yeah, can you remember being a kid and smelling candles and like the smell sticks with you? A little bit like that. A little bit like a smell of Play-Doh. Does that make sense? Makes sense to me, guys. Like a sweetness, candles, Play-Doh, wood, sugary. Anyway, that's enough of the sniffing. Let's get on with the tasting. Bicycles. Here we go, guys. This is the best bit. Oh, a nice tingle. On the old tongue dingo. Oh, I just wish that. Oh. I'm going to do that again. Oh. Ah. Oh. That really burnt me around the gummy bears for a nice tingle sensation. Mad for it. Whew. Very spicy. Oh yeah. Quite buttery. Ooh. Very nice indeed. It's not watery. It's not as weak as piss. It's got a thickness about it. It is going down, although you might think I'm going to see a rough. No, actually quite smooth. It's got a kick to it. It's got a massive kick to it. As I swished it around and go down the back of the old throat dingo. But actually, while I'll see it, I want actually quite smooth. I need to get to sleep. It's late, you can hear the birds has come up. I'm gonna say, like, I was gonna say ginger, but it's not ginger. It's like a spice to it, similar to ginger, but I can't quite put my fingers on what it is. A few spices, got a bit of a kick, but it's going down smooth. Let's have another taste. There's something there, but I'm not quite. That kids Play-Doh smell that I said I got. I'm kind of getting that in the taste as well, but with an oranginess to it. Does that make sense? Probably not. I probably sound ridiculous, don't I? But there's an oranginess to it. The old Jason orange. Maybe a little bit marzipan as well. But a funny version of marzipan, like a really funny version of Van Dyke of marmalade. Sorry guys, of orange, yeah, marmalade, orange,
marzipan. Yeah, it is what it is, as they say in the Dudons give it. Cairo, wood smoke. It's a queer one, guys. I think I said the same thing the last time I had Kairos. I'm gonna give that. I've enjoyed it because it's a weird one. I'm gonna give it a 7.5. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10 dingo. My Mandy Dingle Berry thinly queers down the hatchticles for the last of it, folks. Right, it's time to get some sleep. I will see you legends first thing in the morning at coffee time. Good night, Vienna, guys. I love each and every one of you. I need to get some sleep. I'm shattered. Bonjour. Buongiorno. Good night. Right. Good morning, my Mandy Dingleberries. 9:10. Wowza Wooney. Wowza Wayne and Colleen Wooney. I have slept like a baby's arm. Saying that, mind, I've done the Wasky review late. I fell asleep last night, didn't I? Dozed off, and then I woke up and I was like, shit, I still need to do the Wasky review. It was only a little miniature. Quickly done the Wasky review, and then go inside my bivvy, and I've had a good sleep. Oh, besting for a slash Gordon now, so that's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to drain the lizard, the Eddie lizard, and then we'll get packed away. You know, makes sense. Air matron. It's the glove of migrant self-love. It's the glove of self-love. Come on then, guys. That's it. I am sorted. The old Sergeant Slaughtered, if you know what I'm talking about. Bin Diesel with all my shite. Baghdad, ready to put on my old Baccaroony, make like a tree and split and get it to Dodge City. Come on. Here we go, folks. I've got a Bin Diesel there for all my shite. Happy dingoes. Yeah, why pay for a hotel room when you can just pitch up around the back of it? You know exactly what I'm talking about. Just keep the camera rolling until we get round the corner from the hotel. Yes, that's it. We are out of here. Another successful stealth cam completed. You better believe it. Sellers, your leggings. Yes, guys, we're back at the Blockmobile, and I'm going to go in that lovely little sandwich shop and get myself a bacon, sausage and egg sarnie. Oh. So that's it, folks. That's the end of this week's stealth camping adventure. Hope you've enjoyed it. I've had an absolutely spamtastic time. You better believe I have. If you have enjoyed it, guys, you know what to do. give this Mandingo a big thumbs up, hit that like button, and if you haven't already subscribed, subscribe to the Blot Outdoor Show. You know it makes sense. Tell people you know about the Blot Outdoor Show. Help this Mandingo get up to 100,000 subscribers. You know it makes sense. Well, I'm going to go home now. I'm going to just chill out for a bit. And then me and Mrs. Blot and my son Preston, we're going away for 3 nights. So, bonjour. Thank you for watching. I love each and every one of you. And you know what I'm talking about. And you know it makes absolute, complete, total sense. Right on.
Oh, matron.
You know, it's make total sense, might very nice.